Hey guys, I just wanted to show you how I'm going to be doing my duck eyes today. This is a totally cleaned out duck skull. He'll be mounted in a flying position when I'm done with him. But for now, we're just going to worry about doing the eyes. So in Game Bird Taxidermy, you'll have to either use the original skull, which I'm going to be doing with this guy, or you can use a fake head. But in this case, since I'm going to be using his real skull, you have to make a split right here down the throat to pull out the skull so you can clean it. Now with the fake heads, I believe that you have to cut out the skull, but since we're not going to worry about that, we won't. Or since we're not using one, I should say. Okay, here is his skull, cleaned up. Now, we're not going to be worrying about filling in the cheeks or anything. We're going to be doing that later on with pillow stuffing. Right now, we're really just going to worry about putting in the eyes. Now, I have 10 millimeter, I believe, duck eyes for him, and I think they're dark brown. They're from Van Dyke's Taxidermy Supply. You can look them up online. They have some pretty cool stuff on there. And here are my eyes that I got. They are, I don't know. Anyways, these are the eyes I'm going to be putting into his head. And in order to do that, I'm going to be taking some molding clay. This happens to be blue. It really doesn't matter what color you choose because you're not going to see it later on. Some prefer to use black or brown or green or whatever. I just took the first color off that I had in my stack and happened to be blue. So you want to work it a little bit between your fingers, make it more pliable and easy to work with. And then we're going to stick it into the eye sockets, just like so. You need to add a little bit more. Don't be shy with the clay now. Don't hurt. You can always remove some if you have to. I'm just going to want to make that go flush with the rest of the skull. Now, this is about what the original eye that I took out before looked like. It filled the whole socket with just the little iris part in the middle. Since I've already done that part in class, I unfortunately cannot show you. But here we go. Fill this guy a little bit more. And into this clay, we will be placing our eyeballs. Add a little bit more at the top, so I can really fill out around the top ridge of the eye here. That'd probably be where the human eyebrow would go, in case you want to know exactly. Yep, there we go. Open my eyes. For that, I will need an X-Acto. I have one right here. You guys just feel like your tool's already set out, but I'm just ignite, you don't really bother with that. And just going to cut one there, pop these boogers out. Actually kind of cool, these eyeballs. There's one. There is two. Look at them on the side, which you probably can't see on the webcam, but the iris stands up there in the middle, and then the color is just in the back, and the whole thing on top is clear. So there's the back part, and I believe that's where they stuck the iris in the little center piece there. See that? There's your eye. And we're just going to want to plump this eyeball right about there. So, but before I'm going to do this, I'm going to make it easier on myself. I'm going to flip the what do you want to call it, the scalp, I suppose you could say, back over here, and then I'm going to take my with the dental pick and mark where the eye is supposed to go. You can also just stick the pen in there and, just wing it, but it's not as accurate if you did it this way, so I'm going to do it this way. Okay, my eye is right there. And it's also keep them kind of even there, so. these eyes don't have wires in the back. They're pretty easy to move around. I just don't really want to. I just kind of want to stick them in and be done with it. So, yeah. Okay. Lips, skull, scalp, skull. Now we're just going to stick the eyeball right in there and push it down in. We'll have some clay come up and around. I want to push a little forward, give it some depth. Okay. Sorry if I'm working out of the camera side. Okay, we're just going to tuck that eye right in there. So it is. This one was just blue clay, now it's fine. I'm going to tuck it around there, make sure it's nice and snug. Round that a little. Okay, there we have that. I'm going to flip the skull. I just want to see if this is upper. And perfect fit. And there you have your eyeball. Check that out. Oh yeah. From no eyeball, just a giant hole, giant gaping hole, to eyeball. Much more realistic. Once you have the eyes, and it's really pretty dang cool. And then we'll just adjust the lids. And this is all like finishing stuff that we're gonna have to do later. Is you know, adjust the eyelids over the eye. You know, I can make it look like it's asleep, or can open it a little bit, you know, for dead duck, or have it open like so. See, in taxidermy, the whole point is to make your mount look realistic. So you don't want the eyeballs to go like this, you know, giant, gaping, stare hole eyeball. See what I'm saying? Because, you know, it just doesn't look very lifelike. In some game birds, you will have it where they just have, like, it looks like only a gigantic circle for an eyeball, just sort of stuck into their head. And in that case, you'll want to have a giant stare hole for an eyeball. But for mallards, it should go more like this. You'll kind of want to tuck just the eyelid over a little bit. Give it some shape, see? Now, then you can mount it with beak open, beak closed. In this case, my beak's going to be closed and the neck's going to be extended as he comes down in a landing position. So, yeah. Alright, now we're going to do the other eyeball. Just flip it like so. Okay. Eyeball down. Okay. Clay. We're just going to pack it into that eye socket, like we did before. Like I said, don't be shy with clay now. Don't be stingy. You really can't have too much clay. Any of the excess clay will just sort of like float around in here, and we'll have to fill this whole area and clay later in this part right in here. Because that's where the tongue needs to be, and it looks kind of weird if your duck doesn't have anything stuck down there. Because, you know, shape of the head. Okay, here we go. I'm going to add a little bit more, just sort of smooth that out around here. Little tiny bit more. Okay, see that? Nice and eyeball shaped. Just like the other one. You want it kind of symmetrical, as far as how far it sticks out. But that looks pretty good. I want to check from the front too. That's where they, or where I had to have my teacher cut a hole in the back of the skull to remove the brain, since we're using the original skull, not taking it off for an artificial one. Okay, now I'm going to stand from this before. God, might have